What's up, everybody? So I ended up stumbling across this place called Loggerheads here in Virginia Beach. Decided to stop in, grab a flight of beers. I'm going to share these with you here. First one up is going to actually be a look at the Hardywood Pils. This comes in at 5.2% ABV. It is a German Pilsner lager. Check it out there. Nice pale yellow color as you expect for this type of beer. Great notes on the nose. Very malty coming out of the glass. Very aromatic. Comes out rather easily. A little bit of that grassy, earthy tone. Very nice on the nose. Taste-wise, very pleasant. It's a nice one to beat the heat with. Has a nice little feel of an aftertaste in there of the floral, of the grassy, of the malts. Get a little bit of a breadiness in there. A little bit of that slight cracker type feel. But very nice. Very crisp and refreshing. Nice on the back end. Hardywood's one of those breweries. I'm trying to find more stuff from them because I hear a lot of good things about them out of the area here in Virginia. So we do get some distribution up in Baltimore, so it's nice to actually come here and be able to grab some too. But yeah, I'm actually digging this one here. Again, out on the beach today. Definitely got the heat going on, a little bit warmer, probably the warmest day since I've been here. And this is a nice one to actually sit back and enjoy if you're looking for one to beat the heat as we are now going into the summer months. Again, this is the Hardywood Pils German Pilsner, 5.2% ABV. One of the nicer Pilsners I've actually had. Like I said, crisp and right on point. So give this one a 4.25 out of 5 as far as being a nice, delightful beer that I can enjoy, and I would actually say pretty crushable if you're a Pilsner fan. Next beer up here at Loggerheads is going to be a look at one from River Beach. It is a look at their Octopus. It is a double IPA. Comes out at 8.8% ABV. Here is a look at the beer. Again, pretty much orange yellow in color. Nice amount of notes on the nose. More of a tropical citrusy feel. Yeah, definitely that double IPA vibe coming off of it. A little bit of an orange, tangerine. Almost like a little bit of a pineapple. Nice feel of the hops definitely in play here, taste-wise. That's not bad. That's pretty smooth. Also has a little bit of a melon quality to it. Nice saturation in the mouth from the flavor. Really sits nicely on the tongue. Nice remnants in the cheeks from that initial hit. Actually pretty smooth going down. Has a juicy quality to it. Leaves a nice backfill of the flavors after the swallow. Good duration of the flavor. A little bit of a sweetness in here as well. Don't know much about River Beach, but this one pretty solid. They are out of Virginia Beach, as noted here on the paper that I have. Definitely a nice one to pick up. You have a nice balance with the hops and the malts, giving it a nice smoothness. A little bit of a creamy-like undertone with this, how smooth it is. But overall, a very nice, solid one for a double IPA. Get a little bit of the lacing here on the glass as well. Yeah, again, being in the heat, this one isn't bad to have, but at 8.8% ABV, it will catch up with you. But a nice one from River Beach and their Octopus. Man, say that a few times fast. Definitely dig this one here. This is another solid one. I'll give this one also a 4.25 out of 5. Next beer up here from being at Loggerheads is going to be a look at the VBC Freeverse IPA. New England IPA comes in at 6.8% ABV. Definitely appearance-wise right on point with that golden orange color. Nice little bit of a head still left here in the taster glass. Very nice aroma. Almost like the previous one, tropical citrus, but more of a dominance coming in from like a melon or a passion fruit, mango type feel. Nice sweetness on the nose. More aromatic than the previous as well, as it really comes out of the glass, not even a sniff too hard. Taste-wise, oh, that sits real easy on the tongue. can pick up the nice amount of flavor. You do have a little bit more of that bitter hoppiness feel coming through, being the base IPA. Has, again, a juicy quality to this one as well. A little bit of a sweetness, not as dry on the back end. Flavors linger for a little bit of time there for sure. Not overly bitter. That juiciness makes it a lot easy to be palatable in the heat as it is. Pretty solid overall. Just a nice little tasty IPA. No big complaints on this one. This one doesn't maybe stand out as much as the other one did, but an easy one to definitely stick with and to put down. Not familiar with this brewery either. They are out of Williamsburg, VA, so that's VBC. Free Verse IPA. Definitely digging it though. Get a nice little feel of the hops there in the throat, so the hops do become more prominent. Get a little bit of that syrupy type feel in the texture, but overall, pretty solid, what you kind of expect. 4 out of 5 on this one here. And the last one from this flight that I'm going to check out, believe it or not, is one I've never had before. For whatever reason, I've seen it in many spots, but never picked it up. It's going to be a look at the Stone Renovation. This is a salt and lime lager. It comes in at 4.7% ABV. Stone has a location in Richmond, Virginia, so distribution is through here. A lot of people usually just think of them out of California, but here is a look at that one. Very clear, as you can see, very pale straw yellow color to the beer itself. Aroma-wise, you're basically getting that malty breadiness up front. You're getting a little bit of that cracker appeal, which you would kind of expect to have in this type of lager. Even though it's not like an adjunct lager, we're kind of called that a lot of times because of the grainy quality that comes out of it, or that you get on the nose because you're so accustomed to it being one of the macros. But yeah, it's just that American lager type feel, taste wise. Alright, so it's an American lager. It definitely is right where it's supposed to be. I've got a little bit of that back end from the lime, a little bit of the salt, not like some of the other ones I had that were more the Mexican style lagers. It's got a crisp, refreshing feel to it, decent enough quality. On the tongue, I feel like more of the saltiness is coming in now after the swallow, so you have like a kickback after you take that initial drink where you'll feel it a little bit later coming in. A little bit of carbonation, a little bit of a tongue prickling, but not too much. Smooth overall. Again, an easy one if you're looking to maybe beat the heat with, but not as much a standout. You know, with Stone being who they are, you expect a little bit more of a pop, but we know over the years things may have not been as high as we were used to being with them. So it's decent, but it's not one of the ones I would have up there with some of the ones we get nowadays. Give this one here a 3.5 out of 5. Still good, just I expect a little bit more with it than I actually got.